Okay, everyone, I have to get creative and turn my camera back and forth because I'm trying to figure a few things out. But another little short tune in. I told you I'm trying to just enjoy things. It's a Sunday afternoon and it's like 88 degrees, so it feels good for a short time. So I thought I would just give you a little tour of some of the things I had in the garden. Not a lot, but now I'm going to flip this again and try to show you all my berries. They're just so lovely. And of course, if you keep them picked, there's a nice big juicy one right in there. So when the granddaughters come over, I try to keep the ones that are lower to the grass so they can get in there and get those. And certainly when I first did this, I didn't do it right. I should have had it so I could come in and get them all from both sides. So anyway, live and learn, but I don't want to redo it. Over here we did put in a couple raised beds. And so this one is different tomatoes. I know we got some cherry tomatoes. I love them. They're just really sweet. You put them on the counter and just pop them in your mouth. And then some bigger ones. And then I put a couple rows. I believe these are rows of beets. So beets, one of those vegetables I didn't even know I liked. Because as a kid, not so much. I decided to put a pepper plant in, just like a bell pepper. A couple rows of the good old carrots. Those are awesome because I don't really have to, if we don't use them all up, I just put some straw over them when it starts to turn cold. And in the middle of winter, I can come in and dig them up. So, got a little bit of pole beans once they get going. That'll be good. And I'm trying zucchini, watching some of the things, because zucchini spreads out so much. I decided I've seen success when they have it climb up a little bit and you just kind of can manage it better. So we're going to give that a try this time. Over here I have a greenhouse that we haven't been using to its full potential. I want you guys to all know that you want to kind of be careful what you ask for. I was asking my husband for one probably 10 years ago. And I thought it'd be just one of those that you put up and you can take down if you don't use it. But we used it a lot initially and then we had like a water leak or something. So over here I have cucumbers. And again, my little cucumbers are climbing. I think I have some pickling cucumbers. Some that are more like your, I think one's in English, somewhere in there. And on this side here, I think we got two different kinds of squash. I think one's a spaghetti squash and then one's like butternut. And you can kind of see inside, we put some melon, some different kind of, there's some nice prize-winning weeds in there too. But a couple like watermelon and cantaloupe. And when he built it, he had these doors that could come off. They could come off and when it got too hot. So it would ventilate. So anyway, it's I'm kind of half in, half out gardener. Always had a garden growing up, and where I grew up had a lot of property, and they were huge gardens. I mean, from big potato patches to you name it. And Mom did a lot of canning and things like that. And I could have stuck around a little bit more to learn a little bit of that. I dabble in it, but and every year I say, I don't know if I want to put in a garden. In the last minute, you get kind of the spring fever, into the early summer, and you're like, okay. All the stores that you go to, they've got the plants. So, yeah, I've always had my hands in the dirt in some way, shape, or form. So, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and I shall check in later. Bye.